What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Bible Brethren. I'm Troy.
And I'm Kohlsen.
And here, we the Brethren review everything Bibles. So today, we're coming at you with another review. We are looking at the New American Standard Bible. It's the 1995 text from Zondervan. This is a single column reference Bible. It is in black goatskin, and it has wide margins as well. So this thing... we got this on evangelicalbible.com, and it has quite the name on Evangelical Bible. We'll link it down in the description for you guys to check out. But it's listed as the NASB Single Column Reference Bible, wide margin, goatskin black Premier Collection. So it's quite the name we got going on here today. But Kohlsen, why don't you go ahead and tell us where this falls in our pricing?
Yeah, so this is the first Bible we're reviewing in the spend category. This Bible actually was a splurge.
It was.
It was $200, but now it's marked down to $96. So it's in that spend category and on the lower half of that category.
Yeah. I mean, $96 is still a pretty hefty price, but as here in a second when we get into this Bible and look at what it offers you, the fact that it was $200 and it's only $96 is a crazy good deal. And with the features it has, I think it's well worth the $96 investment. And you get a premium Bible for a not-so-premium price. So that's why we wanted to review it with you guys for sure. So, Kohlsen, why don't you go ahead and start us off by looking at the outside of this Bible?
Yeah, so starting, as usual, with the leather. The front cover, we actually have nothing on the front cover, so we'll go right to the spine. And we have 5 raised spine hubs here on this Bible, and these are some unique-looking raised spine hubs. They're a little bit thicker, a little bit more. I don't know. They got a little bit more meat to them.
Yeah, they're I would say they're protruded. They're they're very far out of the spine. They're very, very thick and very prominent.
Yeah. And the stamping, you have Holy Bible, New American Standard Bible, and then the Zondervan, the publisher here, and the stamping is wonderful. I love this font of this Holy Bible right here.
Yeah.
I don't know actually what the font is called, but the stamping on this Bible is just so clean, and it's gold imprinting, so just wonderful. And then the leather itself, it's goatskin, as we said. There's nothing special specifically about this goatskin. It's not the Shamar goatskin that was on the handy size LSB that we reviewed a couple weeks ago, and so it's not as floppy. But this is a great piece of leather, and it's going to hold up. It's going to last. It's going to protect your Bible for sure.
Yeah, I would say that's a very good goatskin, especially for the price you're getting. That is a premium goatskin right there. It's not some imitation or anything like that. That is a very nice goatskin Bible for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah, and it's unique too. This every piece of leather is different because it's coming from a different animal, a different part of different animals. But this one has some unique marks on it. There's a little bit of scuffing here. That's not a cause of the making, but a cause of the goat itself. And so it's really cool to just kind of see some of those little features that you get with each unique piece of leather. Yeah,
it speaks to the uniqueness of each Bible for sure. A lot of people might have got that and saw the front of it and saw the indentation and the marking on it and thought like, oh, they messed my Bible up. Well, this isn't mass produced. Each Bible is made uniquely. And so you really get the uniqueness of the Bible right there, which is also a cool thing for sure.
Absolutely. And so for the outside, the leather and the stamping, that's about it. And we'll take a look at the inside cover here. This is an edge-lined Bible. So again, this thing is going to hang together for a long, long time. This binding, it's not going anywhere. Then we have a gold gilt line, and again, this just the stamping, the gold imprinting on this Bible is super clean.
Yes,
it is super clean. So gold gilt line all the way around, perimeter stitching, again goatskin leather cover, and then we'll talk about these ribbons here. These are some really nice double-sided satin ribbons. You have 3 of them with this Bible, which is very nice because it is a bit of a thicker Bible.
Yeah, there's 2 black and 1 red.
Yes. Exactly. So I'll only pull out one of each color. Obviously, like you said, there's a second black one. So you have 2 black and 1 red, double-sided satin. Just great ribbons. They're going to last. They're going to hang in here, and they're going to serve a purpose, keeping your pages where you need them to flip open to wherever you're at in the Bible.
Yeah. Also, what about the art gilding as well? What color do we got going on here?
Yes. So the art gilding, it's red under gold. But a little bit of a knock with this Bible is the red under the gold. It's not super prominent.
Yeah, I would agree with you. I think the gold is very sharp, but the red is a little dull.
You flash the red, and it's very dull. You can hardly see it.
It's almost like a salmon. It's not really a red.
A little bit.
No, it really is like a salmon.
That's a good description.
It's a unique
actually.
color. Yeah.
Yeah. But for the outside of the Bible, that's about it. There's a generous yap here, is what they're calling it. I'd say it's a bit more than 9 millimeters to get that generous name, but it's not a full yap for sure.
Yeah. Definitely not. This is not one that you can just throw in your bag for sure. There's not a lot of protection. It's not an itty bitty yap, but it's a bitty yap. You know what I mean? It's just it's a little small, a little on the short side.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's a beautiful Bible. So we've looked at the outside, seen the premium features of it. Now let's do the most important part and look at the inside.
Yes, sir.
All right, so now we got the Bible out in front of us. Let's go ahead and take a look at the inside of it. See this nice cover. This is a very big Bible as well. I know you guys can't see the table, but in proportion compared to the other Bibles we reviewed, this thing is kind of a giant.
Mm-hmm.
So you open this thing up, kind of got a front cardstock page. Hey, check this out, bro. I got this last year at a conference. So open up, and here we got the publishing preface right here. Take a look where this was done at. If you want to pause and take a look at it, go ahead. But the Bible was set Zondervan NASB typeface, created at the 2K Denmark Type Foundry. This was printed in China as well. Got the table of contents, forward. And you guys can pause and look at this if you care to take a little gander at it. Then we see the Old Testament title page. And then boom, Genesis 1. Here we are. A little floppy up here because of the cardstock page.
Mm-hmm.
As we take a look, you will notice immediately that this Bible is black and red, and that it is also single column and verse by verse. So we flip farther into the Bible. You can see everywhere, whether it's narrative or even poetic literature. When you go to the Psalms, everything is verse by verse. So the poetic setting is a little bit different, a little bit more spaced out, as opposed to other parts of the scripture. But if you go ahead and take a look, even like the prophets, it's still verse by verse everywhere. There's nothing super special about the verse numbers. They're black. They kind of blend in, look the same as the font. But one thing I do like is that there are different headings and different sections in red, along with the references and the side margin. You see that there's red, makes it easy to go back and forth, as well as in the corners we have red for the page numbers and the chapter and book numbers as well. And it looks very nice. One thing that Kohlsen pointed out was the gilding was not super red. It was more salmon. But honestly, when you have this Bible out and open, it matches very well. It looks very aesthetically pleasing to the eye. So it's not too big of a knock for me personally. But yeah, this Bible is a single column reference Bible. So you have a ton of references over here in the side margin. They actually don't put a specific number of how many references they have, but I got to guess with how many are all over this whole Bible that it's got to be at least 70 to 80,000 cross references. There are a ton of them. And as far as the paper, this is a very high quality European paper as well, and it is 36 GSM. So it's a pretty thick paper, and it feels very good, very high quality, super easy to flip in between. You cannot see super strongly. I'm not sure how it comes up on the camera, but you cannot see the backside very well of the page. There's not a huge ghosting or bleed through, which if you do decide to write in this Bible, which on some pages where there aren't as many cross references, there's plenty of room for you to write. But if you desire to write anywhere on this Bible, the risk of seeing your notes on the other side when you're reading the other side of the page isn't too big of a risk for sure. But I do love that this is a verse by verse format. As you can see, we're in Matthew and there are no red letters. This is not a red lettered Bible. This again, Kohlsen, is another black letter Bible. We got a theme going on here.
We really do.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. We just kind of like black letter Bibles. We're just kind of weird, I guess. But as we look at the rest of the features, you go to the back of the Bible, go past Revelation, and we have a concordance dictionary. And the font on this in some areas is pretty small, but because of how big the Bible is, it's not that big of a deal. The regular, I'm not sure what the font size is in here, but the regular font size is 10.5. And it is a specific print that is exclusive to Zondervan for the NASB. It is the comfort print typeface. So you're only going to really find this font from Zondervan, and I think it's a very easy readable font. It's super unique, for sure.
It's inviting almost. That's how I would describe it. It grabs you and it makes you want to read the scripture.
Hey, I'm not going to lie. Inviting was not what I expected you to say, but I'm honestly here for it. Keep going to the back of the Bible, and you see we got some maps as well. So this is nice, right? Oh, look, here's a note regarding the type. Anyway, you can see the maps are nice. They're a cardstock, very different material from all the Bible paper that we have in here. It almost feels like a textbook from, elementary school or high school. You know what I mean? When you have your big social studies textbook. That's the paper. It feels like very thick, high quality paper, very glossy. But as for the inside of the Bible, that really does it. This is a very nice interior of the Bible, and I think it's the strongest point of this Bible. So how about we go ahead and close this thing up and give our final thoughts?
All right, Troy. So we looked at the outside. We looked at the inside. Concluding thoughts.
Start with some pros for this Bible. I would say that the pros are the quality. For the price that you pay, instead of paying $200 for this premium Bible, you're only paying $96. You're getting 50% off. And the quality of this Bible is incredible for the price. I'd say that's its biggest pro. The fact that you can buy a premium Bible, have a Goatskin Bible, a real Goatskin Bible, that has all the premium features for not a premium price, no doubt.
Yeah, I would add on there the extensive features in the Bible, the cross-references, the maps, the concordance, dictionary.
Right.
There's a lot going on in here, and so you can use this for your study. This is gonna take you everywhere. In terms of your study, you're gonna get a lot of questions answered just from the features that they have inside this Bible. You're not gonna have to go to other materials.
Right.
And then for cons, I have a couple. One being the art gilding. Because of that red under the gold, it's just like almost non-existent, man. It's almost non-existent. And then I love cross references. But on the pages here, as they're in the outer margin, I don't love that because then you almost have no room to write in this Bible. And I personally love writing in my Bibles, and so these cross references kind of take that room where I would be writing. So just keep that in mind if you're looking to get this Bible.
Yeah, for my cons, I would add the same thing, the cross references in the side. I preferably like wider margins that are empty for whatever I want to do with the Bible. So they're not my favorite, but I think they look good with the Bible. If you don't mind them being in the side margin, then it's great. I'd say my con actually is the size of the Bible. I've carried this thing around for a little bit, and man, it's quite the lugging duty. Like it's it's a heavy duty big Bible. It's not light by any means. So know that this is maybe it's a desk guy. I don't know if I'd put this in my bag every day because you might have scoliosis after carrying this thing for a week. Dead serious. It's got to be one you got to clutch like a football, and it's like you're getting your buys stronger. Like it's a little workout for sure. But as far as my final score out of 10, I would give this, because of the quality for the price, I would give this an 8.7 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm just under you. I'd give it an 8 out of 10. A solid 8 out of 10.
Dang boy, an 8?
Yeah.
It's a little stingy on the rating. All right. We got a critic right here, man. Rotten Tomatoes guy, eh? No, but ultimately, I think this is a great Bible. If you're looking for a premium Bible for a not so premium price, get your toes wet in the premium Bible world, I would recommend this.
For sure.
Like I mentioned earlier, this is on Evangelical Bible for only $96. So you're getting over 50% off. And Evangelical Bible is a great place to order Bibles from. But as always, thank you for hanging out with us. We appreciate you guys being here and looking at Bibles with us. And we'll see you guys next time.
Grace and peace.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right, you guys do B-roll. I got to go get my ear.